Welcome back to another video, you guys. As you can see here, we've already spotted a few inks for about $1 a piece. Nothing crazy on these inks. I think these are like $10 to $15 inks, but at $1 a piece, I can't complain. Before we continue, I do just want to remind you to smash the like button on this video, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you are new, and ring that bell notification icon so that you can get informed on future videos. Here we are at a citywide garage sale, and it's kind of out there, about an hour drive. Stumbled across some video games here, but these games are not really worth much. At $1 a piece though, I do end up picking up a couple of these, and then the best game is probably going to be this Just Dance game that's still sealed for $2. That one sells for about 12 bucks.
All right, we're doing pretty good so far. There's like 2 sales right next to each other. There's a third one I'm about to head over. So the sales are here today. You saw what we picked up at that first one, a few video games, and then a keyboard and a Laurent's fish finder. I've been selling fish finders like crazy, you guys. Probably get about 40 bucks for the fish finder. Keyboard, probably 30 bucks shipped. The inks, don't forget the inks for $1 that we picked up. The games aren't really too valuable, but they're like $10, $15 games. Here we just picked up this awesome Sony vintage radio, you guys. Look at that. It played, it worked, so it's tested and ready to go. But that's not all we grabbed. He also had some brand new boots. I actually paid $15 for these. Irish setter pull-on boots. I'm seeing these go for about like $80, $90 plus shipping. Very clean. So pretty happy with that as well. And let's go to that next. We are in the middle of nowhere again today, you guys, so just bear that in mind. And there's another sale over here now. These houses are like all right next to each other. We've only spent $28 so far, and I think the total profit that we're gonna make so far is well over $200 already. These Nikes really caught my eye. Right here, $7.50, you guys. Look at that leather. These are the Nike Dunk Urban Low something something. Anyways, there's only like 3 listed right now for over $100. So for $7.50, I couldn't pass these up. Excellent condition, just a little wear on the leather. Might be able to put some oil on that and buff that out. But overall, I mean, for $7.50, and the others are listed over $100, I can go under $100 and undercut the market. So, all right, we're heading out of here. Looks like we got people pulling in. That's the sale right there. And look at this driveway. All right, anyways, we're gonna go to the next. So there's still more sales to look at here today. I think I encountered my first video game electronics type guy, because I saw somebody walking out of the sale with a CRT TV as soon as I pulled in. And you know, people who buy CRT TVs are usually buying gaming stuff as well. But we did pick up a pair of Carhartt flannel lined jeans for women, and brand new of Take Dickies flannel lined jeans. $5 a piece on those. Should get about 20 or 30 bucks a piece on them. So that's not too bad. And then at the sale across the street, you just saw, I picked up that Dolly Parton doll. That's going for about $50 online, I saw, and it's in pretty good condition. So I think we can probably get 30 to 40 bucks on it, is what I'm going to try to price it at. But, you know, I do sell dolls if they're the right kind, and this one was pretty cool. All right, you guys, there wasn't really much at this sale. I actually asked if they had video games, and she said they had some yesterday, some Game Boy. Yesterday was Tuesday, you guys. They opened up for a few hours in the afternoon, and they said they had a bunch of people. So, like I said, you can't just buy video games. you're gonna be left in the dust. These people are ruthless. They're there first. They're there even when you think you came on a Wednesday in the morning. They're gonna be here on a Tuesday. Anyways, we did find this though. This is a Lodge 8CF. $1 on this, you guys. Made in USA. It is very rusty, but a little elbow grease will clean that up real quick. That's probably a $50 cast iron pan right there. So, not too bad. We'll clean her up, make her looking spanking new again. But again, that's why I'm an everything seller, you guys. You can't just rely on one category, especially if that category is video games. You just need to be in the right area, have the connections. It's hard. Like, I'm not saying you can't find games. I find them all the time. But to just only sell games, I mean, we probably could do it, honestly. We have enough inventory for that. But how long would that inventory last? Because lately I've just not been picking stuff up like that. I'm just not finding it. Anyways, really happy to find that cast iron pan. That's a nice little find there for $1. Again, it's gonna need some elbow grease for sure. Maybe 30 minutes of my time. But for 30 minutes, $1 and a 50, I'll take it. Let's go, you guys. Our first console of the day. PlayStation 2. I was like, you have any video games? They're like, no. Well, there was a PS2 in a box over there. I look, sure enough, there's a PS2 in a box full of all kinds of random cords. They wanted $20 for the whole box. I said, I don't want the whole box. I'll just take the PS2 and then the controller, and I grabbed some HDMI cables. $10, you guys. What a steal. I think one thing that's understated is the amount of sales you can go to where there's absolutely nothing. You come out empty-handed. Yeah, we went to a bunch of sales today, came out empty-handed at a lot of them. We did pick up some good items though. I'm not going to sit here and say we didn't. That's the life of a reseller. Anyways, we're going to hopefully hit up some more sales on the way back home yeah, make the most of it.
Press debit or credit there on the screen.
Awesome. Honestly, these thrift stores are pissing me off, you guys, lately. Like, it's basically retail prices. So why come here when I can get a better value on eBay? Like, for example, the Resident Evil game I looked at, there's no manual. They have it at $40. $40, you can get it for $30 on eBay, complete with manual. Here it's just a disc. So why? Anyways, the only reason I bought today is because I got some cool stuff. This is brand new sealed for the Wii. This is also brand new sealed, Microsoft keyboard. And then we got 2 games. Dragon Ball Z Legacy of Goku 2 and Yu-Gi-Oh! Dungeon Monsters. Here's the thing, I had 30% off. Otherwise, this would not have been worth it at all. I think the total came out to $46.94 was the total. And this Wii thing sells for about $40 plus shipping. Keyboard, $20 plus shipping. So, you know, I sell both of those. I'll probably be in the profits already. And then this I've seen go for $20 to $25. This one's like 10 to 15. So not crazy profits here, you guys. But it is new sealed items that will more than likely sell pretty quick. So, yeah, I mean, just not worth it. These thrift stores are crazy. Like, what happened to getting a deal, you know? Anyways, there's a GameStop in the area. I have to use my $5 credit, so we're going to go hop in there quick. When did GameStop start opening at noon? Man, they must be down bad. Yeah, I thought I could go in there. It doesn't open till noon. Like, if you guys are opening at noon, you must be down pretty bad. They're only open for like a few hours a day. Anyways, guess no GameStop. I haven't been to a Pawn America in years. Let's see if we can find something.
And then a zip code for you.
55308. All right, you guys, that was actually pretty badass. Went into Pawn America, spent probably a good 20 minutes there digging through all their games, and the prices weren't great. Honestly, I was kind of disappointed until I found NFL Street 3 for the PSP. It is complete for $15.99. And then we also found Family Guy, the video game, for the PSP for $15. And then this Mass Effect trilogy for the PS3 for $14. And I'm like, all right, I'll see if they can do a deal on these. As I'm walking out, I see in the glass case, staring at me, Def Jam Vendetta Fight for New York, you guys. $145 on it. There is no manual, unfortunately. It is just the disc. And I told him, I was like, I mean, it's not complete. Disc is pretty good condition for the most part. And I told him I'd pay $75. He said, how about $85? I was like, okay. And then I'm like, well, what about this GameCube game right here? And they got freaking Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. Says $70 price tag on it. Complete with manual, you guys. I didn't even check the disc on this one, unfortunately. But, oh, that is a super duper clean disc, you guys. With the manual, $70. He's like, well, how much you want to do on that? I was like, I could do $50. He's like, okay, this is a $100 game. This is a $150 game. Okay? So right there, that's already $250. And then he does half off on all of these. This is $30. This is $30. And this is about $25. So all in all, we paid $180. And we're looking to do, you know, over 300. So that's a double up right there at Pawn America. So Pawn America, you came in clutch today. All right, GameStop opened, and they actually had a deal, buy one, get one free for sports games. Wrestling games counted. So we picked up WK2K16 and WK2K17. Both are complete, and I had a $5 credit, and they were $10 each. So one for free. I paid like $5 and some change for both of these, and they're like $15 games, nothing crazy. Out of curiosity, I wanted to see how much store credit I'd get if I gave the games that I just bought at Pawn America. And they wouldn't even take Def Jam Vendetta. She said it's not in their system. I'm like, okay. But they're going to give me $30 for literally Resident Evil and then the PSP game, Street NFL, as well as the Mass Effect trilogy. They were going to give me $36. So definitely don't bring your games to GameStop. Sell them to me instead. There was nothing at this Goodwill. Just a bunch of video games that weren't worth any money. A lot of them, though. That being said, we did find one item. It's going to be Operation SpongeBob Edition. Goes for about $35 plus shipping. I did open it up, make sure all the pieces were there, and it even had the batteries still working. So not bad for $6.99. Should be able to make about $20 profit after shipping and fees.
Money, making crap.